All right, our first heat wave of the year becomes official tomorrow, and it features record levels of heat. Yesterday, 92, today, 98, surpassing the prior record. So those asterisks, of course, correlating to records that have been achieved or that we're forecasting. 101 tomorrow and then 95 on Wednesday. And on the topic of 100-degree heat, if we hit 100 tomorrow, we would be in the ranks of some of the hottest days since records have been kept for the Hartford area, but we're forecasting 101. So exceptionally hot weather, and again, you factor in some high humidity, it's going to feel even hotter. So on the heat risk map, we've got those reds and purple shades here across southern New England. Major to extreme implications from the heat, that high humidity. Wednesday, a little bit better compared to tomorrow, and then big time relief on tap for us come Thursday and more so into Friday. We've got a cold front that's going to eventually sink southward, make its way through the region. With that, perhaps some thunderstorms, but then eventually trending much cooler, below average as we head Thursday into Friday. There's our eye-cam view right now from Waterbury, where we're sitting at 78 degrees with a calm wind. Our view from Old Saybrook. From the inside looking out, not bad. You step outside, you feel the heat, you feel that humidity. Here in the 11 o'clock hour, close to, if not above, our normal high for this time of year. Still 80 to 85 inland, and from 72 in Groton to 80 right now in New Haven. But dew point values are in the mid and upper 70s, so just incredibly humid out there. As we look at the big picture, high pressure has been keeping us high and dry, beginning to relinquish its control, allowing a slow-moving cold front from the northern plains into the upper Midwest to eventually arrive. That's going to be getting here, say, by Wednesday afternoon. So for tonight, we'll bottom out in the low and mid-70s inland, mid-70s along the 95 corridor, and highs tomorrow. That's our starting point tomorrow morning, so it's not going to take much, and with ample sunshine, we'll warm into the 95 to 100-degree range inland, and shoreline communities, the temperature there very much dependent upon the wind speed. If it remains more of an offshore wind, what we're forecasting may be too low. So it's going to be a hot one again. The temps tomorrow peaking for this heat wave and feeling even hotter. We're talking about heat index values 105, 110, perhaps even above 110 tomorrow afternoon. So on the allergy forecast, grass and oak, the main issues over the next couple of days in that moderate category. Looking ahead to tomorrow evening, cold front off to our north again, slowly making its way in our direction, arriving Wednesday afternoon. So along that, some isolated development here within the borders of our state. The greater risk for widespread development is to our west across Pennsylvania. So a little bit closer look here at home during the afternoon and evening on Wednesday. Again, isolated development. Some of those storms could be on the stronger side. We'll, of course, be monitoring that. You can as well from the WFSB First Alert Weather app. So for Wednesday, not quite as hot as tomorrow. The intensity down just a bit, 90 to 95, but feeling like 95 to 105. Then for Thursday, as that boundary is going to be nearby, an isolated shower storm possible, but otherwise cooler, upper 70s and low 80s. Our forecast highs for Thursday afternoon. So the heat wave will be over. Friday, 70 75. Going optimistically dry, but mostly cloudy. Thinking high pressure is going to deflect any sort of wet weather to our southwest. But that boundary begins lifting back north across southern New England Saturday into Sunday. As that happens, maybe an isolated shower or storm either weekend day. So not a washout by any means, but maybe not entirely dry either day. So we could be talking about our 18th consecutive weekend with some wet weather, but otherwise trending warmer Saturday into Sunday. Also muggier, and by Monday of next week, we'll be taking a run at that 90-degree mark, especially inland.